Alright, so what's up, studs and chads? Coming at you guys with a big gaming news video, and right off the bat, I want to say that Xbox break-in, PS5 overheating, it's not a big deal. I will explain, but I understand that I'm gonna be walking through Uncharted territories. I'm gonna be risking my life, and today I'm not gonna risk my life. We're gonna have Mr. Bobman. He will be reporting the news. I'm not gonna risk my life today. Like, let me just keep a $1.50. But seriously, dog, every single day we're having bad news, and I'm just a messenger. Please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reporting the news. Hide your families in the basement, and Mr. Bobman, tell us, what do you see? Thank you, Skizzolex, but it has been a disastrous night to say the least. We have our cameraman on the crime scene. He's telling us that the Xbox Series X has officially departed to console heaven. It has been breaking before the global launch, and that made the Sony ponies, they're chesting up, they're taking shots. And on the other hand, Xbox, they're not staying sad. They're doing helicopters with their woolies, because our cameraman has also told us that PS5 is overheating. Skizzle, you have no idea. The whole neighborhood has been shook. We heard that just like 2 minutes ago. We had Soulja Boy around the streets. Like, I'm like, hey, what's the reason? And apparently he was looking to sell his Soulja Boy merch. His Soulja Boy console claims that you can do like 20k, but you know, nobody has seen proof of that. He has been pretty disappointed because none of the PlayStation and Xbox fans were ready to buy. It has been a disastrous night, Skizzle. People fighting over consoles, and I'm like, hey, there was a robbery 10 minutes ago where 2 kids, apparently they stole something like G-Fuel, Mountain Dews, Snickers. They just stole that, and I'm like, let's do something about that. Let's get the popo involved, but people are fighting over consoles. I can't take it, Skizzle. I can't take it. Back to you. Hey, thank you, Mr. Bobman. Thank you so much for sharing the news, and let's just get right into it. If an alpha chad like you is new here, I cover all the big gaming news, so burn the subscribe mardo. And our first story is about Rockstar Games, and they say that Rockstar Games backwards compatible titles on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, and they shared the fact that, hey, we're gonna have GTA 5 for the billionth time. But of course, we got our experts all around, right? We have a stud muffin on the crime scene. He says that, of course, those games are backwards compatible because those are the only games you guys release this generation, like, duh. And he do be spitting facts, right? And I had to smash a like button, but then, of course, we have a homie around the streets who says that, hey, release GTA 6. Mr. Roku 11231, he did stole words from everybody's mouth. Okay, but on a real note, these are gonna be all the games that we're gonna be seeing be backwards compatible on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. And yeah, we got like GTA 3 San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 4, GTA 5, Max Hunt, or Manhunt, and Max Payne, not like Max Hunt, right? So yeah, the news in a way, it's kind of good, but of course, all my homies on that GTA 6, right? I mean, smash a like button if you agree. But now, speaking of a disaster, okay, and let me actually keep a $1.50, it is not a big deal, alright? I said this yesterday, I'll say it again. Hey, if this is true, right? Like, let me just say this. If this is true, it's not a big deal, even if it's true, right? Because you guys remember what happened to like RTX 3070? You guys remember what happened to RTX 3080? We're living in 2020. We're living in the end days, guys. So the hardware can be faulty, and I do want to say that, hey, even if this is true, it's not a big deal, right? Just get a warranty on your PS5 and Xbox, because I can surely see PS5 and Xbox, both of these consoles, being sent to console heaven. Like, it do be like this. And we're hearing that Xbox Series X sent to a YouTuber broke in 4 days. Let me know if you think this is cappity cap or if you think these are facts. But here's the thing, man. Poppy G Funk, he has 400,000, I believe 400,000 subscribers. Yeah, 416,000 subscribers. He got the Xbox early, straight from Microsoft. He has done an unboxing video of it. Just yesterday, he says that, well, some sad news today. My Xbox Series X is officially broken. It turns on, but all I see is the black screen of death. New video coming soon. And that video never really came. And he kind of followed up on it and says that I was super busy today, but should have it up tomorrow on Friday, and it has been 15 hours, so hey, we're just gonna give the homie some time. And I've seen your comments on my last video. Some of you are saying that, hey, like, Microsoft kind of nuked the man because he broke embargo. And if this is really true, well, you know, Microsoft has all the rights in the world to nuke the man, okay? But really, man, I'm thinking this, right? If he was under embargo, he probably would have signed NDA, and if he did sign an NDA, Microsoft could approach him in another legal way. They didn't have to nuke the system by themselves, because now it's spreading these, I would say, rumors for now, because he hasn't provided like a full-on proof, right? Like, let me just keep a $150. But according to this gentleman out here, he says that after talking to Xbox support, they couldn't fix the issue, so I will have to send it in for repair. I'm getting Xbox 360 flashbacks with the famous red ring of death. We're not sure if this is cap. We're not sure if these are facts, okay? Of course, we need that cappity cap meter to kind of detect if the man is capping or not. Let me know what your stud muffin mind thinks. But even if this is legit, okay, like let me just say this, okay? We got Soulja Boy console out there that can do 20k, so let's fight over that. Let's not fight over Sony ponies and the Xbox, guys. Like, we're talking pieces of plastics. But even if this is true, the thing is that we're gonna have faulty hardware, right? Like, this goes for the PS5, this goes for Xbox, this goes for everything, right? Hardware can be faulty, right? But is this gentleman capping? Is this gentleman spitting facts? We're not really sure, guys. But speaking of the Sony pony news, we're hearing that first PS5 getting overheating problems. This was on Best Buy, and apparently we have an article on the situation. We have Mademoiselle, and this is what we're hearing. PS5 console overheats at Best Buy. We have a woman around the streets. She says that there's a Series X and a PS5 on display at my Best Buy, and the Series X is actually way smaller than I expected, which is kind of funny. And it says that your PS5 is too hot, turn off your PS5 and wait until the temperature goes down. And I know that got people like dropping salt. We got people out there kind of chesting up. We got the Xbox as well. And I'm just saying, dog, like, we're just talking pieces of plastics, guys. Like, let's not fight over that. The situation is kind of hilarious, right? But it's not really a big deal, and there are two reasons why. Number one, there will be few bad apples. We're gonna have like some Xbox overheating, we're gonna have some PS5 overheating. There will be faulty hardware, make no mistake, okay? And secondly, what we're hearing here is that it was in a kiosk, like I believe that's how you pronounce it. If I butchered it, my bad. Smash a like button for me to be making mistakes. But if this is like a real picture, PS5 was in a kiosk, right? And of course that's gonna cut its airflow, and if there's bad airflow, it's gonna get hot, like duh. But here's the thing, man. This gentleman says that which photo is correct. Can you be more specific, please? Also, can you confirm if that console was an actual one working on? Asking because there's no blue light as it should be while on. Thanks in advance. And she replied by saying that neither of those photos came from me, and I didn't really take note of the state of the display. I don't know if the light was on or not. I just took a picture of the screen. It was a pretty brief interaction. So she had a brief interaction, okay? But here's the thing, man. Xbox break-in, PS5 overheating, it's not a big deal. We're gonna have faulty hardware. It do be like this, and maybe it's true, right? We're gonna find out very soon. But speaking of Black Ops, of course we heard that Zombie Onslaught mode is gonna be 1 year exclusive for the PS5, and I said this before and I'll say it again, this is not necessarily a big deal, at least in my opinion. Of course, we're all different, this is subjective, it might be a big deal to you, and if it is, let me know in the comments below. But the principle behind it is bad, right? Like, 1 year, dog, get the F out, right? And today they said the Reap exclusive benefits not available on other platforms until November 1st, 2021. So another one, right? But again, it's not a big deal, at least to me, because these are the rewards that Sony pony players are gonna be getting. And really, as somebody who plays on PlayStation, I really don't care about these rewards, man. Of course, again, it's subjective. Maybe you're gonna care about it, but the principle is bad, right? Like, principle of lock-in content for 1 year. Like, you know, we used to have like 1 month, 1 week. Now it's like straight up a year, dog. Like 365 days. That is crazy, okay? By the time we're gonna have these rewards, nobody will care. We're gonna have another Call of Duty, right? It do be like this. But share your expertise, turn those notifications on. I'm always gonna keep you stud muffins in the loops. Click on any of the video on the screen, you're gonna get a kick of dopamine, and I will see you right there.